Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a bike that belongs to a friend of mine. He was in a minor collision. We're going to attempt to help him to restore this motorcycle, fix some of the damage. He's got some cracked fenders, broken windshield. We saw one of the fork seals is leaking, so we'll change both of them. And then obviously the crash bars is bent severely, but we'll fix that as well. We are not going to go into detail on how to change the fork seals. There's a lot of YouTube videos that can assist you with that task. This is just to show you that anyone can do this. You don't need to pay someone a lot of money to do that job for you. To repair the crash bars, remove it, clamp it into a vise, bend it straight, remove all the scuff marks and give it a coat of paint. It's as simple as that. We will be focusing more on repairing the plastics and making the bike look good again.
How's it, everybody? Welcome back. If you haven't seen me on the channel, I'm Gerard. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with a friend's bike that happened to lose some panels. So you can see all the panel damage. These panels are totally broken. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do it at home. We're not professionals, so if you want to have this done professional, pay a lot of money and take it in. So what I've done here, I've got one of these soldering irons. You buy this at all the tool shops and everywhere. It's a hand soldering gun. Works with a little light. Is you've got your soldering tip here and you can solder with this. But what I've done is I bought some of these paper clips. So you get these paper clips. I strip the plastic off them, and then I make these little zigzag patterns with a paper clip. And what I'm going to do with this is I heat this up with this gun, so this gun heats up, and then I'm going to push it into the plastic, and this is going to fuse the plastic together and create a bond that I'm going to finish off afterwards, and then cut off the tabs that's left behind with the side cutter. So it's a basic setup, but it works, and we're going to fix this panel so you can't see it. So we're going to show you afterwards. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just getting these panels to line up perfect. So you'll see once I flex it, you've got these flex panels. I've already put in one. So what I'm going to do now is just heat up this. This is quick. This is a minute. Don't touch this front part because this heats up red hot. And then what you do is on the crack where it cracked, I'm just going to start melting this in till it's about in the middle of the plastic, till you know it's well melted. And then you let the gun cool, hold it a little bit, so this is kept in place. These connectors are your normal regular electric connectors that you can strip off the plastic. We'll show you a photo. So I'm just gonna bend a wire here to form another piece of the zigzag wire that I'm gonna melt into this plastics. So you get sort of the idea what you want. And this is regular paper clips that you can buy at any stationery shop, just to get the zigzag pattern that holds the panel together, or where the crack is. So I get to this point, just make sure this is pretty flat. So you'll see there, if you can see that's pretty level, so it doesn't melt through the plastic. Okay, so then I've got one of these. I'm going to close it up a bit so it fits into the soldering iron. So these tools you can actually buy. This you can buy for panel beating. It's a lot more expensive than buying just a normal hand soldering iron. But this is available for panel beating shops. And then I put this wire in here. And I just lightly tighten these screws. What this soldering iron does, like any resistance in a wire, the wire will heat up at the thinnest point. So if you've got this, you'll see everything else is very thick, and this is the thinnest point, like almost like sort of a fuse in a car. So as soon as you put resistance on the fuse in a car, the thinnest part heats up, which is the fuse, and that'll burn off first. So this will heat up very quick. And what I'll do is I'll just heat it up again. Just be cautious, this part is smoking hot now. And you'll just keep it on that crack and just melt it into the plastic till you know it's halfway through the plastic, and you leave the gun to cool, keeping it in that position. This goes quick. This, if you pre-form these little wires, you can easily do one of these joints in 30 seconds. So this is a very quick way of joining plastic. Okay guys, so we're on a point here where we've got most of the panel back together. There's still little cracks in here, but we'll put little pieces there just now. But I came to a point here where there's a piece missing. So as you can see in this panel, there's a little piece missing, and if you hit this point, it's pretty much of a problem. But then you just phone a friend and you get something that works. So phoning a dental laboratory that works with light cure acrylics. I got this piece of light cure. This is light cure material, so as soon as you shine UV light on this cures to a super hard plastic where it's now like clay, so it's nice and malleable. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of this tape on the one side, so you cover the one side, and then we're going to put this in here and then light cure it to a hard plastic. So let me start off by putting some of this tape on the one side so we can, ooh, okay, cut. Okay, so we're back online after everything collapsed. What I did now is I just fixed all of the loose parts with these paper clips so it won't fall apart now. So let's put a piece of this tape on the back. So we just cover this hole. Let's go, yeah, just put this over the hole. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to put this light cure material, this is dental light cure. So I don't know if it's quite available or where you are, if it's easily available, but I'm going to show you now. Just going to cut this in a sort of the shape you see there. This is like clay, so it works very easy. And then we're just going to mold it in there. Just remembering to close that so it doesn't cure there. So as you can see, I'm pushing this light cure material in there. So it just fills that cavity that we need the missing plastic. So as we say, as we're not we're not panel beaters or trained professionals. This is a DIY hack, so we're going to fix this the DIY way, showing you that it is possible to do this at home and not spend thousands on repair jobs. So this is basically what you want here. Just working it in here, getting it flat and smooth. It gives you a bit of time, this stuff actually. So you've got length time to work it in, just making sure you don't put ultraviolet light on it. Otherwise you might just harden it before you final mold it. And there you can see it. I think this is basically what I want. It's the inner side of the panel, so it doesn't matter really if it's smooth on this side. And this side you've got the tape. So afterwards what we're going to do is we're going to sand this down, put a bit of spot putty in here and just fill it up perfect, having this panel back the piece that we lost. So yeah, let's go cure this. What I'll do is I'm going to put this for about 15 minutes in the sun. The sun will also cure this, so then it's super hard. This becomes like plastic.
Gerard was very fortunate to get his hands on some of this light cure material. If you can't get some of it, don't worry, there's a lot of different options. First of all, you can find out exactly what kind of plastic it is and find another piece that you can melt in to make up for the lost space. Another option that will work is to use fiberglass. Personally, it's not my favorite choice. The fiberglass gets stiff and hard as the plastic moves, so cracks can form over time.
Okay guys, so this is the other side. This is not the side that we plastic welded now, but we're getting to a point where we're going to do a bit of spot putty, because on the other side there's these small little marks. So if you close your eyes and you feel this and you can feel it, then you know it's going to show in the final paint. So we're going to try to get this out, and for that I bought a bit of spot putty. This is a finer grain putty than your normal putty. So we're just going to put a thin layer on this. I prefer to buy these tubes. If you want to, that's the name of it. If you want to go look for this works quite well, and you don't need a catalyst to harden this. As soon as it comes out the tube, it'll start hardening, and you can close this and keep it. Whereas when you buy those little canisters, they tend to just harden over time and you can't store them for long. But this stays soft inside the tube, and this works pretty well for me for little marks like this. And then for something to apply it, this is just a piece of plastic that it's about a 1 millimeter thick plastic, but very nice flexible, so you'll see it can flex nice. And I just cut myself a little piece out here, just on the flat side, so you know you've got a little flat piece that you work with. And always cut with a straight, or work with a straight line, because your scissors doesn't cut straight.
Guys, I just want to mention, I use old bank cards or clothing accounts.
This is my bank card. This is still valid.
It's mine now.
And for this, I'm just gonna squish out. See, it's a little bit hard on this side. Let's just clear this nozzle. Like I say, this putty works quite well because I can store it quite long. And if you push it out, it just squeezes out like that. And you want small amounts of this. You'll see this is quite a dense type of putty that you just, with your piece of plastic, just rub it over that, and it fills these small little cavities with a bit of spot putty. So like it is there, I'll leave it like that now. Wait till it's dry a bit, just close this quickly. Dry it a bit. It's a bit thicker now, but as soon as we're going to sand it with a little block. So once you sand it, you're going to sand it till you can't almost see any of this anymore.
We decided it would be a good idea to plastic weld the remainder of the cracks that does not contain the clips. If your plastic is compatible with the plastic of a cable tie, you can use it to fill in the gaps as well. After the plastics has been properly sanded, ensure that you use a good plastic primer. It will be wise to first cover all the edges and indentations before covering the whole plastic. After giving the primer a proper time to cure, go over it again with fine sandpaper, ensuring that all the marks is out. Now for the fun part, you can apply the color of your choice. Give the plastics a proper time to cure before refitting them onto the motorcycle.
So the day of the big reveal, we're on our way to, or I'm on my way to Mally's house, where, I don't know if you know Sean, he's with a motorcycle that's been in a fairly small accident. He's come off pretty well of it. And we've gave his bike a little makeover, put some other makeup on it. So I think the bike came out well, according to our skill set of home DIY. So we're gonna go check out the bike now, reveal it to him, see what he says, see if he likes it. I hope he likes it. I think he will. And then another thing is, if any of you want to get involved with any of our builds, or if you want to sponsor a prize or whatever, we're going to feature some of the viewers' stuff on the channel, and we want to give you something in return. So if you want to sponsor a prize, please help us. Or if you want to become a sponsor of the whole channel, helping it grow, you're more than welcome to drop us an email. We'll include an email address in the link. We try to read all the comments. We like it when you comment, so give us a comment, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. That's very little to say. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Let's go check out Sean's new bike. I'm here with Sean. Like I said in the car, we're gonna have Sean here and reveal his bike to him. Sean, welcome on the channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for helping me.
I think you're pretty nieuwsgierig.
I love the green. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what happened, and yeah, to see the end result.
Yeah, so I think pull it off.
Was I pull it off?
Yeah, pull
That's
it off.
rude.
It's your bike, it's not mine. Let's see.
Oh man, that's so nice. Oh, thank you.
What do you think?
Oh, that's
First
beautiful.
impressions.
That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Different to the red.
It's so nice. I'm not going to put the stickers on.
Feels like a new bike. Eh?
Yes.
I think
Thank you so much.
The screen, all that also made a bit of a difference.
Made a
look.
big difference in the look. Yeah, it looks clean.
Looks clean. We didn't put any stickers on it because we're going to leave you to put stickers like you want.
Thank you.
Make it look like,
Thank you
like
so
your
much.
bike.
Thank
And
you so much.
give us a small rundown what happened. Why the paint job? Why the change?
So I was in a bit of an accident. A guy hit me from the side, and there were some damages on the side here. I wanted to paint the bike. I wanted to paint the red. It was red. I wanted to painted, but yeah, obviously I was forced to do it much quicker than
expected.
anticipated for, yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. Your Oaks did an awesome job, and it just shows that you don't need to spend thousands of rand to sort out little issues like this. That is actually a major issue, but yes, obviously you can sort it out with minimum cost. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
A little bit of makeup, and your girl looks pretty now again.
Gorgeous. I want to marry her again.
Guys, thanks for watching. Click the like and subscribe, follow us, and share this to all your friends. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay guys, so Sean, looking at the bike, do you give us the DIY Leisure SA approval?
You're approved.
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 So we're gonna stick the sticker of approval. Hy moet skeef.
Ja.
Hy moet so sit.
Net 'n plakke kom reguit.
What? $500 at McDonald's? Who's buying at McDonald's? Oh, Melly, it's got my card.